Yeah. I hope you guys like my setup since we're not playing anything today. It's going to be a really short stream. I just want to talk about a few things, and I don't want to make a whole video about it because I think I've done this before, um, and it was just a sad video, and I'm like, I don't want to do that again. Um, so we've done it kind of, sort of, because we've been doing the Monday through Friday thing, right? Is chat still disabled? No, it's still there. It'll come through. But this is the last day of the streamathon, but um, personal matters have come up yesterday, right after the stream, where I don't really want to stream today, but I thought I would at least tell you guys beforehand, so you don't, you know. I guess then I kind of notified you guys anyways, but we got the Aquaman, Garrett the Garbage Man cut back at least, but that doesn't mean PvZ Heroes is over. Make a Fang boss in Power 101, 100%. I'd love that. I'd love to voice that and like have cheats and stuff. But I just wanted to say that I appreciate everyone who's popped in over this week. It's been a very interesting week for me personally. And I think that this has actually made it a lot better than it would have been. So I really appreciate everyone coming in here. I don't want to get too personal just because, obviously this is just a YouTube channel, but I appreciate everyone who joined recently from the PvZ Hero stuff and from obviously my Power 101 stuff. I want to make more Power 101 content when there's actually stuff going on, so new updates and whatnot. So we'll see about that. I have some PvZ Heroes gameplay obviously from the stream in my back pocket. I want to do a 1v1 thing with Kevin one time. I think that'd be really fun. He's a reoccurring character on my channel, so I think that'd be fun. And we'll plan on that. Streams again. Maybe I will make the 1v1 a stream, but I don't know how much. I'm starting my work again for the summer next week, but they're not scheduling me like jack crap, to be honest with you. So I will have time to stream. It just won't be this much because I have to give it to streamers. It's having a schedule like that's impressive. But yeah, did you decide to buy gems and heroes? I have not decided yet. YouTube does a minimum payout of $100, so I technically haven't gotten the money yet. It's fine because I will eventually, but it's gonna take probably months to get the revenue needed for that. Um, so we'll see. Actually, right after this, I do have to go to the store and buy my mom a Mother's Day present. Shout out everyone's moms. Make sure to get your mom something for Mother's Day if you celebrate that, if in your country or whatever. But yeah, I don't really have too much to talk about. I wanted to play quite badly, but things came up unfortunately, and I'm not in the mood of getting my butt kicked right now. But expect, I don't want to give like false promises, but expect maybe a stream a week, which that is a lot for me never doing streams before. So that's what we'll probably plan on. But yeah, and then videos, obviously, roughly probably once a week, or if the Power One scene is still as dead as it is right now, then we'll slow our roll and we'll dot some PvZ heroes in between. Get a good medium because that PvZ heroes video did quite well, which I'm very happy with. I love both games. They're both great. I have a lot more to say about Pirate just because I just started PvZ Heroes, but I'd love to get good with PvZ Heroes and just, start that and whatnot. But I honestly don't know what else to say. This is a very, 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 very short stream. If anyone wants to ask anything before I head off, then I'm gonna do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the at least 4 days of straight PvZ Heroes streaming. I feel like I got pretty good. Well, I shouldn't say I got pretty good. I got better. That's all that matters for that. And I'll keep getting better, and we'll keep making videos on that, and it should be good. I'll try and do little announcements whenever I do stream. I want to make them consistent. Wednesdays are looking like the one day I have off during the week, so maybe we could do that. Will PvZ Heroes be main live streams? I mean, I've never really done a Pirate 101 stream in like ages, except for updates. So most streams will be PvZ Heroes. I don't think they'll be Pirate. Um, Usually Pirate 101 is videos. But expect more of those. Dotted around with some Pirate content because I did amass 1.2K subs from Pirate, and there's a lot of people who love Pirate, and I love Pirate, so we got to keep going on with that as well. But PvZ Heroes is definitely something that I never thought would have any traction from me streaming. I thought I'd stream for like 1 or 2 days and I'd get a few viewers for my pirate, thing. But you guys really outreach the community, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate everyone for coming by in this past week. Let me think. I really, really want to try PvZ Fusion. I've seen a lot about that, and I just love the PvZ franchise in general. That might be something I might look into. Start making streams and videos on that. I could see it doing pretty well because it's a pretty cool mod. Maybe doing like see the problem is I love Pirate 101. I'm really trying to do stuff with that, but there's not a lot of new content with that. I see myself doing PvZ Hero streams, PvZ Fusion streams, taking those VODs kind of, so the streams, crunching them down kind of like I did with the one video I made, and putting that into a an actual video to upload, and then Pirate 101, except for updates, are just gonna get sporadic and dotted around. Extra credits, the whole like YouTuber program for pirates, if they clutch up, which they do have a stream, I think on Thursday. If they do clutch up and give objectives again, then we will be making more pirate content. But I don't want to just abandon the game because I feel like it's a great game. And I've made a whole YouTube channel off of it. So I mean, look at my character in the little corner. He's a pirate guy, not a plant versus the zombie. So yeah, this is kind of a really, really, really short stream, and it's it's not depressing. It's just this always happens about summertime is when I have to slow down my content output. But it will be probably as normal because I was making like last summer I was making one video like a month, which is not this is not the situation that calls for that. I have more free time on my hands now, if anything. It's just I need to adapt that free time into something productive, which this is productive in a sense. And I need to realize that and then start pumping out stuff, being as cryptic as possible. But anyways, we will next stream. We will be playing PvZ Heroes. It will be next week. I think I'm off Thursday, so we could probably plan on that. I wish you guys will see it in the Discord. I will probably an hour before I'll at the Discord. And then obviously if you have notifications on YouTube, you will see that. It usually will be 4 p.m. That's just a standard time that I like to do. So keep an eye out for that. And we will get straight back onto that. It feels kind of sad, but I, as a content creator, have not streamed in probably months, and it was a stream and then we'd wait another month or two and then a stream. This is very different. I think I need to adapt, and I can adapt into a more reasonable schedule, which would probably be once a week. So we will figure that out, go from there. Appreciate everyone who's popped in, and that's going to do it for this Just Fang versus the world. Let's say the world won this time, but they may have won the battle, but the world has not won the war. So we'll pick it back up, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. All right. Just Fang out. See you later, guys.